Let's move to euro dollar. Sure, we're all aware of the longer intermediate term pictures. We're looking at this yesterday. This relates to this 15-minute chart. Sorry, that's what we're looking at yesterday. This relates to this 45 minutes. We are all aware of the structure. We have a 1 and a 2 at that point. We have a 3. We're doing a correction 4. Should really bounce a level 1, but most probably will bounce an internal level 1. I believe because it will bounce at the shoulder levels, probably. We did discuss the projections yesterday, and that the first swing that we should be taking are internal shoulder levels at around 1.08 and 1.0810. Right now, the market is 1.0840, I believe. So the first entry is at the shoulder levels, takes us to maybe 110, and then we get another retraction to deeper shoulders. We get another retraction to these bigger shoulders. That one will take us to 1.078 or 1.075, becomes the final entry into leg 2 and takes us all the way to 110.60. We are going to attempt to buy into this shoulder level, and that's what now we get to segregate on. We were looking at it on yesterday's 45 minutes. This is that shoulder level. There was still a leg down to 1.0830 and even 1.082. This was yesterday's 15 minutes. We considered you could take shorts, but we decided to take longs in the dollar Swiss because we were believing this is going to be very slow moving. It turned out to be better than expected. The market, we could have taken the shorts even earlier today. So this is today's 15 minutes, I believe, or yesterday's 15 minutes. It's today's 15 minutes. Market actually attempted to do 1.09. It did 1.089. Could have shorted that. Takes it into wave C, and that's what we got earlier today. 1.089 was filled. This is an A and a B. It's going probably to move to 1.0830. Going to be moving to 1.08 exactly. All right. Tomorrow we may get a bit of a stronger dollar because of the purchasing manager index. That's why we could see a bit of a retraction in the euro against the dollar in particular. Not that strong on the sterling against the dollar, but could also see it on sterling against the dollar. We'll make use of this by buying 1.08. So we're just completing the down move. We'll stand out of shorts. Tomorrow we should be seeing that level 1.08, 1.077, top of level 1. We can then long and attack the market again, top in wave 5, 1.094, possibly also higher. But I believe the first leg is just 1.094. All right, so let's take it live. We have negative momentum on the 2 hours. We're at level 1. We have negative momentum on the 1 hour. I believe consistent degree 3 negative momentum. Not yet on the 4 hours, but let's take it now to intermediate. All right, so this probably explains the whole situation. Bear with us a few moments. All right, so we can see we have a 1 and a 2, we have a 3, that leg A, we have a 4. Now we're doing an internal 1 and a 2, still doing a 3, doing a 4, we're going to doing a 5. Marks end of leg 5, marks reversals. We still have, of course, room to run, probably to 1.08. We're not doing shorts here, but we would always want to monitor every day so that we can tell when there's reversal and be ready to take the trade. Let's take this to 15 minutes. We are looking at consistent negative momentum. We're still having an extension into 3, so we just have to let it run. Showing, of course, on the 5 and showing on the 15. Showing the 5, showing on the 15 minutes. We can clearly see we have an A and a B, and again we have a 1 and a 2 where you have that junction, internal junction. Could have an internal 1 and a 2, and then all this is still a 3 and a 4 and a 5. But we'll just focus on the high degrees, so we have a 1 and a 2 at that point. Internal 1, 2, internal 3, 4, internal 5, we get a 3. Still getting a 4 and we're still getting a 5. We are probably going to 1.08 and 1.079 and 1.078. Allow it to run, and then we go on double momentum reversal, positive momentum on the 5 and 15 minutes. So still time before the reversal. We still have time before we take the position.